It's given in this question that rectangular tiles have width x plus 1 and height 5x minus 2. Some of these tiles are used to form a large rectangle, and the large rectangle is 7 tiles wide and 3 tiles high. So if the height of each tile is 5x minus 2, it means that this will be 5x minus 2, 5x minus 2, and 5x minus 2. All the way, even each of these will be 5x minus 2. And then the width of the smaller tile is x plus 1, which implies that this will be x plus 1. And this corresponds to the smaller tile. And the same to these ones here as well. So x plus 1 all the way. All right, so the perimeter of this rectangle is 68. Write down an equation in x. All right, so the perimeter of this rectangle will be equal to, now how many lots of, well, perimeter is distance around the shape. So that will be 6 lots of 5x minus 2 plus these are 7 on each, so 14 lots of x plus 1. And this should give us 68 centimeters, so 68. And this one here is the equation in x. Then part B of this question, we are required to solve this equation to find the value of x. So basically 6 into 5x minus 2 plus 14 into x plus 1 is equals to 68. And then if you expand this, it will be 30x minus 12 plus 14x plus 14. And this will be equal to 68. And then if you collect like terms, you'll end up with 44x plus 2 is equals to 68. Then we can subtract 2 to try and isolate x. So 44x will be equal to 66. And then we can go ahead and divide by 44. So x will be equal to 1.5. All right, number 10. So in number 10, it's given that we have a parallelogram, ABCD, and in the diagram, all the angles are in degrees. We are required to work out the value of x and the value of y. Now, one thing you have to note in a parallelogram is that opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure. So note opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure. So basically this angle and this angle are of equal measure. So we can use that to form an equation in x. So basically we can say that 4x minus 30 will be equal to x plus 24. And then we solve for x. So basically subtract x on each side. 3x minus 30 will be equal to 24. Add 30 on each side. So 3x will be equal to 54. And then you divide by 3. So x will be equal to 18. So x is 18. And then we are required to work out the value of y. Now, to work out the value of y, you have to note another thing, that co-interior angles add to give 180. So this angle here plus this angle here are called co-interior angles, yeah, because of the parallel lines. Now, co-interior angles, these ones add to give 180 degrees. So we are going to use that idea to basically form an equation and solve for x. So basically, we know that x plus 24 plus x plus 2y will be equal to 180 degrees. But we know the value of x is 18, so 18 plus 24 plus x plus 2y, sorry, this is 18 as well, so plus 18 plus 2y, that's 180 degrees. And then if you add this, that will be 60 plus 2y, 180 minus 60 minus 60, so 2y will be equal to 120, and then you divide by 2, so y will be equal to 60 degrees. And that will be solution for 10. So x is 18 and y is 60. All right, number 11. Um, so Ben is x centimeters tall. Kieran is 8 taller than Ben. So let's start here. So Ben is x centimeters tall. Kieran is 8 centimeters taller than Ben. And then Bianca is 2 centimeters shorter than Ben. All right. Write an expression um, in terms of x for the mean of the heights. So we know that mean is given by the sum or the total divided by the number of. So basically, here we have 3 people. The sum of their heights is x plus 8 plus x plus x minus 2. And of course, there are 3 people, so that will be their mean, which is basically the average. So that will be equal to 3x plus 6 over 3. Now remember, here we're dividing everything by 3, so we can rewrite this as 3x over 3 plus 6 over 3, which will be equal to x plus 2. So basically, this is the simplest form of that expression, and this represents the mean of their heights. Okay, number 12. The diagram shows a right angle triangle and a rectangle. The area of the triangle is twice the area of the rectangle. So let's say for the triangle, if this is the base and this is the height, area of a triangle is given by base multiplied by height divided by 2. And then for the rectangle, if this is the base and this is the height. Area is given by base multiplied by height. Okay, so we have these formulas here that we are going to apply in solving this problem. So the first part, where we're given that the area of the triangle is twice the area of the rectangle. So let's first of all write down an expression for the area of the triangle. So area of the triangle is given by, well, it has a base of 8x plus 4 and height of 9. So that will be 9 into 8x plus 4 divided by 2. And then the area of the rectangle will be given by base times height, which is 7 multiplied by 10 minus x. All right. And then we know that the area of the triangle is twice the area of the rectangle. So 9 into 8x plus 4 over 2 is equals to 2 multiplied by 7 into 10 minus x. All right, so basically this is the equation in x that's required for part A. Now, for part 2 of this question, we are required to find the area of the rectangle. So we need to solve for x. So we have this equation, 9 into 8x plus 4 of 2 is equals to 14, because 2 multiplied by 7 will be 14 into 10 minus x. The opposite of dividing by 2 is multiplying by 2, or you can just multiply both sides by 2 anyway. So we'll have 9 into 8x plus 4 will be equal to, now 14 multiplied by 2, that will be 28 into 10 minus x. And we can simplify that further. Well, we can just expand the brackets on both sides. So that will be 72x plus 36 will be equal to 280 minus 28x. And then get rid of the 28x by adding 28x on both sides. So we end up with 100x plus 36 is equal to 280. All right, so basically we can carry on and just solve this equation. So subtract 36 on both sides. So you'll end up with 100x will be equal to 244, then divide by 100. So x will be equal to 2.44. All right, so x is 2.44. Well, what we want is area of the rectangle. Now we know that area of the rectangle is given by 7 into 10 minus x. 7 into 10 minus x. But x is 2.44, that will be 7 into 10 minus 2.44, which is same as 7 multiplied by 7.56. And if you multiply that out, you'll end up with 52.92 as your area of rectangle.